Hey, everybody, what's happening? None of us silver stack here. Listen, it's time for a gathering tribe. And before we do this, though, I'm going to hit that live spot price over at Jam Bullion. Looks like gold is up $3 even to 1758.84. Silver a dime to 22.55. Platinum is up $7.90 to 1,001.10. And palladium is up $4.61 to $2,001.15. And there he is, Gunny. How are you, sir?
Bright-tailed and bushy-eyed. How are you all doing today?
Woo woo. Well, we're just waiting on Can. Don't know where he is. I guess you've texted him, and we don't have a reply back just yet.
Yep, not just yet. We'll play it by ear, but I'll take over the Can seat for a second and start off with saying first, Donald in New Mexico. Yes, you are first. We got Sam Seaby in here. Good to see you, Sam. Trey Durant and John Bolanovich. John Boulay. Good to see you on the men, brother. Jason Scott. Who else we got in here? Keep going down. James Butler. Gen X Collectible. We got a celebrity in the house here. Terror 79. How are you? Mary Belial. Good to see you. Ted. I'm just going to go with Ted A. Can't pronounce that one. Sorry. Don't hate me for it. You want a drink? Because he said palladium. Don't forget. We got to do that. Big E is here and Shimpy is here. There is Nick's Coins. Hello. James Clark, Greg S. And there is my daughter, Ren Young. We got Bad Gateway in here. Joe Lorenzo. Rich Callahan, Jack Gollum, Psychedelic Rob, the unknown. There he is. We got to talk the unknown after this is over. CGB Coins, Matt. Looky here, Stacker.
What? Loving it.
While. Good to see you, brother.
Good.
I think we're all caught up for now.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, but
got some great folks in here, no doubt about it. Welcome, everybody. So we don't have Can in here, and you probably all know what had happened. And we need to cover this, and I think we'll be brief about it. I don't know that Can would have been brief or not if he had explained what's going on here, what had happened last time we did the Gathering Tribe or not. But since he's not here, I guess it's up to us to tell everybody what had happened, and we'll go from there. And I'm sure everybody knows if they've been following the saga. Go ahead, Gunny, and then I'll follow it up with what we're going to do in the future because of that.
Yeah, well, just in a roundabout way, guys, not to shoot a dead horse because we all know pretty much what happened. But for those of you who don't, we got duped by somebody who had probably been doing this stuff for well over a year. Now it has not just been our site. Took a few notes here. He had been on the Durban site. I don't know specifically what happened with them, but Everyday Opportunity put a panel together with Big Apple Stacker, Oregon Stacker, Mattis Stacker, and Steve Looking for Silver. And they were all in rough shape too because, the guy taking people for money like we did. What, he got $1,000 from us, I believe, correct, Stacker? From
That's right. That's right. And then the following night, Can got doing the same thing for him, I believe.
And then from what I understand on Facebook, there were pictures of them in casinos somewhere in Pennsylvania on an Indian reservation. His wife is alive. Can talk to her. It's like, wow. But a caveat to that is Can reached out to him. He finally wrote back. Yeah, Trey, you're probably right. But Can reached out to him. He did say, I don't have the money. I plan on giving it back. Now, with the way things are going in this world today, somebody does something bad, you want to just kill him. Well, let's not go there. Look, if somebody wants to try and fix what he wronged, I'll give him that chance personally. He said he's going to. Let's see what happens. I don't want to talk about this and give this guy any more airtime than we have to, but in the future, Son of a Silver Stacker and I were talking, and basically, Stacker, you can take it from here.
So I would prefer that once PE has paid back all of the people that he has supposedly taken, because I don't think the crime is paid for, at least until he asks for forgiveness from the people that he has wronged. Yeah, you can give back the money, but I think people need to hear your words. Not necessarily you were on here on this stream, and I apologize to everybody who got taken. And I know it makes the CGS coin tribes look terrible that this has happened, and it is definitely a blemish on our reputation, and I definitely acknowledge that. But I think that we can take away from this something very valuable, something very important, and that is moving forward, going forward, whatever you want to say. From now on, giving anybody money is just a terrible idea, because we can't vet them. We don't know what they're up to. But what we can do, and this is completely under our control, because we're supposed to be the good guys in this, right? Well, once we get the donations, when we do this again, we're going to have Gunny go to Sam's Club, Walmart, BJ's, Costco, whatever big box store we can go to, and buy a pallet of food and deliver it straight to a food bank. That is probably the biggest lesson I've learned from this, and I believe Gunny has too, is that you just can't trust other people to do the right thing sometimes. Obviously, you know, if you've developed a relationship with somebody, you can probably have that trust, but somebody you just kind of heard of that night, you know, where's the vetting process? And that necessarily can't happen, regrettably. And so
But
what we're
also,
going to do is put it in our hands. Go ahead, Gunny.
I just want to make sure everybody knows, don't Can's beating himself up pretty much over this. There should be no finger pointing at one person in particular that did this other than the individual who caused this, okay? Because, you know, us, the three of us here, it happened to our stream, it happened on you know, it happened on numerous streams. So it's not just one person. It was just a pattern that this individual sought out, and like a plan, he made it happen. And
yeah, that's right. And because he did this, you know, he thinks he's successful, but really to them it's a one-trick pony. And for us, it's something that's going to continually give and give and give, because we're not going to let the evil win. Because we're not going to punish these people. We're not going to punish these people who are in need of food because somebody took advantage of us one time. We're going to learn from this. We're going to get a workaround and do it the right way, where we can actually get the resources to where they need to be. And that's really that. That's really what I want to finish it up with. I know I'd like Can to come in here and kind of explain to y'all what had happened, but I think like Can and Gunny said, he might be beating himself up right now, and that's regrettable, and I apologize for that for him. Nobody should be doing that, because every day is a new day, and we got to be better than we were yesterday. That's the bottom line. Just can't keep beating yourself up. So
right, and with that, just to change the gear, so we'll get off that topic, but I'm sure it's going to be on your mind. You can email me anything you want to talk about, I'll do it. But to change the gears here, I said last week, on the good note on this last week, about giving you guys an opportunity to come on the stream and do a bin. I didn't get any emails about it, so just as a reminder, if you want to do a bin or a trade with somebody, email me, gunny'squarterdeck@gmail.com, and I will send you a link to the stream. You can have your item up. If you don't want to be seen, that's fine. Just let us hear you, or I'll put a picture up and saying so-and-so wants to do a bin. Then you got to do the work from there. You got to exchange email addresses and go from there. And if you don't know the person, talk to us. We vet these people, because I've dealt with a lot of people in here, and we can just go from there. All right. But to get things moving forward, let's just go back to the numismatic news that we got, Friday evening.
Wow.
We got a new mint director, huh?
Can you believe it? I think I predicted this, that David J. Ryder wouldn't have a job by the end of the year. Only because if your boss ends up hearing about it from people above her, you're probably going down. Because I heard there were senators, Congress people coming up to Janet Yellen that's a Treasury Secretary who's in charge of the United States Mint. And, you know, they were coming to her saying, what's going on over there at the United States Mint's website, you know, because it's a debacle. Because a lot of people who are old collectors who have a lot of sway with people who are in power, they collect those Morgan dollars. And that's really what did it, the Morgan dollars. And isn't it fitting that the one thing that the Mint director had a great hand in bringing back all these great ideas of the Morgan, the peace dollar, the W Lincoln cent, the W quarters, the W quarters with the V75, the W Jefferson nickels, and it was the popularity that he had made from all these awesome new numismatic products that ultimately got him fired because of the website demand. If it wasn't for that darn website, I think he'd still have a job.
Oh yeah. I mean, I was quite proud of him doing the V75 program, just
Yeah.
from the long line of military people that I have here, in my family. And I sit there and look at me being a networking guy like I am working with this internet stuff. Hell, I kind of blame the procurement section of the U.S. Treasury for not getting the right servers and all that down, just the load testing. And, I mean, we could go on forever, but they're going to point the finger at him and say it starts with him. It's like, geez, he's got a budget like anybody else in the military. But then I always say, careful what you wish for, because we don't know what's going to happen. We know of a few things that are coming out next year, but hopefully, what's her name again? Allison
Boone. Dune.
Okay. Hopefully
Dune.
she comes out with her guns ablazing and just knocks it out of the park and everything goes smooth. But not everything goes smooth, but let's just hope it doesn't go downhill. We just keep moving forward. You know what I mean?
Well, I think it's really cool how a female is actually in charge of the United States Mint now, when we're going to have a female quarters program where we're going to pay homage to more females than ever before. So I think that would actually drive her or motivate her to get out some more quality product, because she's part of that movement of those great women, right? Let's face it. Behind every great man, there's a greater woman, right? Let's face it. So for her to be in charge, it's going to be a great time at the Mint, I believe, because she's really going to be behind the products that she is selling. And then, let's face it, the United States Mint is a retail operation, no doubt about it.
Well,
listen, we got some great people coming in here. So
while with that though, she's going to have every eye on her from the minute she steps in that door. You know what I mean? Gets behind that desk. But I'm hoping for something good. I always go into something positive no matter what. And that's all you can do. You hope for the best, or you expect the worst and something good happens of it, then you're great. So however you look at it, man, just make it happen. Okay. Who else came in? Oh, Tiny Numismatics in here. We got Spud Lay from down under.
In here.
Miss V Rose, Mr. V Rose. Who else did I see? Yep. Sammy Farr. Yep. Greg S. I don't know if I caught him earlier. Celtic Knot. Oh, yeah. All the regulars are coming.
Lots of great people here.
Yeah, don't forget to spread the word. We're getting bigger. The websites. Oh, what?
I thought you weren't going to mention the website.
We're going live. It's about to be published, so hang tight. Still about that much time to get a logo in if you want. The Unknown, I've emailed him, gave us some ideas, and hopefully I don't make him pull his hair out asking for a change here, a change there.
So since you mentioned the website, Gunny, I think we should say you can go look at the website right now. Don't buy anything off of it, but just look at it and just tell us what you think of the colors and schemes. And
we're just doing a test drive. That's all.
Yeah, and that's kind of what we were going to do tonight, is just let you know that it's up right now. You can take a look at it. In fact, can we put a link in the description for the email? Not the email, sure. Derp, the website, please. And then there's going to be some really cool items on there, folks.
Boom, boom.
Is that it?
Boom, boom. So be careful you don't overload GoDaddy now, because that's who our person is now.
Server, right? Isn't that the server we use? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, GoDaddy, that's our host. It's been a work in progress, and we're looking forward to. I'm psyched out about it, that we're going to be able to do these things, and I'm still on that. I want to help people, want to network with people. The Discord, I know Tiny's been taking a look-see at that. Hopefully he and I can get together next week and put the final touches on that. And man, this could just turn into something so big that it's gonna work itself. You guys are gonna network and buy, sell, trade, whatever you want to do, and even contact me. Say, hey, Gunny, I got a V75 PF70. You want it? Do I? Stuff like that. Because I know somebody with Triple S name has one of those. I don't know. Just talk, guys. It's gonna be amazing.
So Greg Welch has a question. Says here, can we post any kind of item on there and not just coins? Now on the Discord, you can. Yes, I'm right.
Yeah, I mean, you want to sell this tape measure on Discord? By all means, sell the tape measure.
Yes, indeed.
It's anything. Like I said, we've always talked about, like, me giving you guys my network advice, and you can ask Tiny. and son of a silver stacker, I've said, get that Netgear Nighthawk. Boom, you're gonna love it. And how about your review on it so far, Stacker?
So I stream most of my television, and before I got that, I would get that streaming circle of death. I don't get that anymore at all. At all. 0.
Mm-hmm. Because using those cheap old things, that CenturyLink and Spectrum and Xfinity and Cox and all those things, their routers are garbage. Even if you have an all-in-one, that's fine. Keep the all-in-one, but just turn off their Wi-Fi. You plug in, boom, you got your own, and it's night and day. And it's more secure, honestly, because everybody and their brother knows people don't usually go out and get one. They want the freebie. Well, that's fine. But if you want to be a little more secure, go out and get you a Netgear. An Orbi is good too, Sammy Farr. Yeah. Get a Netgear. I mean, I just got a Netgear Nighthawk because I use it. I could sell it to you. I don't even know the other company. Linksys, they make good stuff. It's just, don't get the cheapest of the cheap. You have to get a little bit better one, because if you get the cheap one, it's only going to run about 60 megabytes, and that does no good. If you're paying for 200, you're only going to limit it to 60.
Yeah, the bottleneck is your device at that point.
Correct. So, I mean, I have 2 routers in the house because I got upstairs, downstairs, and I'm geeked out like that. That's what I do. But when you hook 2 of them up like that, I would have to walk you through it if you're interested. You got to do something with the gateways and, oh dear God, why did I say that? Now I just drew a blank. Trust me, give me a call. I'll help you out. It's just settings you got to change so you don't have a conflict of IP addresses, and it's quite simple, and I will do that for what, $395 an hour, we said, Stacker?
Right. Yeah, it's a bargain at half the price, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah, but no, you have rural in it at 25. That's great, Sammy. I mean, friends of mine don't have it. Texas Joe knows his stuff. He's been in the telecom for a while. He's got the HP 5710 dual column gas chromatograph with flame analyzing detectors. That's a guy who knows his stuff. All right.
That's a mouthful, isn't it?
Is there a flux capacitor somewhere in the house too? I mean,
you read my mind, Benny.
Oh, and do not forget, Texas Joe. You want to come on, Texas Joe, and explain this? I think this would be good to get people. I'm going to email you, Texas Joe. You got to come on here and tell these people this. I hope if you guys are not subscribed to his channel, you got to see this. Hold on.
Have you all thought about a wide Zoom meeting, like a social hour? I tried to download Zoom once and it just didn't work. The StreamYard seems better, more functional.
I don't like Zoom so much, honestly. That's just my opinion. Don't just take it.
When you use Zoom, don't you end up being a meme in China or something?
Something like that. Copy the clipboard. Boom. That's what my cousin Vinny.
Flux capacitors.
I don't have your email, Texas Joe. I don't think. I don't know. Let me look. Hold on.
Just put it in the link.
Well, I don't want everybody and their brother jumping in here right now.
I don't think they would. You never know. So we had some great people in here. Look at Big E's showing up. Greg S is here.
Hey, Texas Joe, email me at gunniesquarterdeck@gmail.com. I'll get this link to you. I don't have it. I don't know why your email's not coming up. Silver Wolverine, another celebrity's in the house. I have a router. What does he say? I have a router hooked to outside satellite dish, so use McDonald's 7 miles away. I don't necessarily think that's not a satellite dish. That was called an air bridge. I did that stuff in Iraq, and my God, we were rocking and rolling.
Hey, you do whatever works, right?
Oh my God, man. You don't have a brother? I'll be your brother. Unknown.
We got another celebrity in the house. DA Sales. Hello, sir. How are you?
Yes, sir. I mean, I'm quite glad to see CBG Coin Matt in here, man. He puts out some quality stuff. I love it. And like with you and Silver Wolverine were neck and neck. And I don't want to say who did, even though I want to lean towards my brother here. But when that news of the Mint director change came up, you two. I don't know whose came up on my phone first. I don't remember, but I know who I watched first. I watched my co-partner in crime here, but I watched both of your guys's, and both of your guys's were like spot on, and I loved it, man. So thanks again, Silver Wolverine, for keeping the news flowing.
Definitely.
We got what? We got a coin drop we're doing Friday. Don't forget, we're doing that uncirculated coin set. You can still do the enrollment
proof set, Gunny.
Not the silver this weekend, is it?
It's the silver proof set, October 1st.
Why did you say that and make me get confused?
I think you said uncirculated set. That happens Tuesday. So this Friday will be the silver proof set, the limited edition one with the American Eagle collection.
Oh boy, I got my dates off, huh?
That's all right. That's why I'm here.
Well, I know you do.
Yeah, you know what? There's a lot of great stuff.
No, I'm sorry. It's the Uncirc set is on Tuesday. My bad.
Yes.
My date. Hey, we'll figure this out. We're kind of new to this operation, you know. Waiting. What's waiting for, Silver Wolverine? What's he waiting for?
I think they're talking about the reverse proof. Mine's supposed to be here tomorrow. And I can't wait. If I was the type of person to do an unboxing on a live video like this, I would definitely do that set, because hey, there he is. So CGB Matt coins. He has actually been really busy, and he's actually going to be getting back to doing more videos. So that's going to be really awesome.
Yeah. Hold on 1 second. I got to send this out. You want
Rhonda Tolliver, the lucky one, is here. Hello, Rhonda. Welcome. We haven't seen Can at all. Hope he's okay. If you have heard from him, please tell him hello. We hope he's okay. There's Tiny. He's got a break. RPK.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. And
great, keep coming.
More big news coming up. Stay tuned, because sometime in October we're going to pull out the Gunnies Lounge, and we're going to do a birthday bash for Sam CB's 75th. We haven't solidified a date yet. We got some time for it, but be on the lookout either on mine, Stackers, Cans. We're going to make sure we get the word out to give this Vietnam veteran a great 75th birthday party. You know what I mean?
You know it.
Oh yeah, Heather's chubby hubby's coming in. I don't know about you guys, but man, I've had a long weekend. I'm kind of groggy tonight, but I'm starting to get picked up because all the family's here. But man, we cooked a prime rib roast yesterday. I spent about $150 on this bad boy. All right, birthday present for the niece. Perfecto.
Are you joking about the price, dude?
What's that?
How much was it for real?
It was 150. It was almost $150 for that thing. But it was
wait, how big was the dang thing?
A 12-pounder.
Wow.
Oh, dude. I mean, obviously you buy them now, they're not on sale, but Christmas time, we start to do prime over turkey now, because it's just that much more. But not everybody can buy a prime rib roast. I know that.
So does everybody love turkey? I'm one of those persons that's just okay with turkey. I'm like on Thanksgiving. I'll buy 2 chickens at BJ's instead of a turkey. Give me some chicken instead of turkey every day.
We've been going to the Honey Baked Ham Company and just knocking one of their hams out, man. God, that's some good stuff.
Yeah.
Because you keep that bone.
Protein?
What's that?
Is that your favorite protein? Ham?
Ham and pork, yes.
Yeah, that's cool.
But what you do when you get that honey baked ham, you got to save that bone, and we do the navy bean soup with it afterwards, buddy.
Oh yeah, but that's amazing.
There it is. All right, Texas Joe.
Psychedelic Rob says no turkey for me. R. Werner says I love turkey. Shippy says I eat turkey once a year. That's it. Not a fan. Yeah, no. No
man, I used to just have to do it, but the last 2 or 3 years we've done it, I'm like, I'm losing it, man. Even though I got a smoker, we got a deep fat fryer for one of those, it's just now Gen X gets it, prime rib roast. Turkey's just lost its touch, and even though most people go, well, you got to do this, and this, trust me, I've done it all,
Yeah, Rhonda's got an update for us here.
Okay. No biggie. Hey, he's the family member. The show's going on. He's always in our thoughts.
Yeah. And if you're listening right now, our hearts and our prayers are out to you.
Yeah.
And remember, every day is a new day, and we pick it up, and we're just better than we were yesterday. That's all we can do.
Reach out to us this week, man, so we can have a powwow before we set this CGS Coin Tribe website permanent, even though it's up. But we got to make some changes before Friday, okay, buddy? Please do. And I just sent you an email, Texas Joe. So if you want to come on in here, I would love it, because I don't know if you all caught his website. He's got a coin reveal coming out, and I don't want to tell you too much. If he comes in, I want. What's that?
No, I was like, yes, I got excited. Sorry.
Yeah, and he's going to do it. And hey, we might be able to talk him into doing it here. Oh, speak of the devil, welcome my buddy Texas Joe. Long time no see, my friend.
Yeah, it's been a little while. How are y'all?
Hey, sir, how are you doing?
Doing all right.
So do us a favor. You put a video out earlier, and I don't know, for those who are not subscribed to your channel, tell them what you're going to be putting out.
Sure. Well, first I want to say hello, Gunny. How are you? It's been a while.
Yeah, man. Glad to see you, buddy.
I've just been kind of tied up with other things. So, got into coin collecting after getting my grandfather's collection from my dad, and last year kind of really got into it, met Can that way. But anyway, I'm a new collector, just trying to learn, and buy coins and kind of want to see how to grade them. I'm trying to teach myself how to do that. And there's a lot of information, obviously, but one of the most fun things that I think coin collecting brings is finding gems in the rough and things like that. And I found a few, and decided to send them into PCGS to have them graded, and finally got those back. And I did a contest where other people who chose to participate could get in there and test their own acumen. So those coins are back. I'm going to be doing the reveals on them probably over next week. I've got some other coins that came back as well, aside from the contest coins. I'm going to be doing some content on that as well. And the whole point is to try to get people, like myself, people like me, who just kind of got into the hobby and trying to learn. And sometimes learning means, making mistakes. So I've always found that learning from your mistakes is the best way to try to get ahead, and really study the mistakes and what went wrong. Has always served me well over my career. So I used the kind of same pragmatic approach to coins, and we're going to see how that system works this week. So.
Now, are any of these coins left over from that trip you made with Can? These gradings?
Yeah, but those are coins from the trip with Can. So I'm trying to be not give anything away.
No, we don't want you to. Well, I thought we were going to talk you into.
The winner's going to get a graded BU Peace Dollar.
Oh, well, never mind. I was going to say, maybe we'll talk you into revealing some here, but nope, never mind. I did put your link up there, guys. Subscribe to Texas Joe so you can follow up on this with us all.
Yeah. So I'm just, I'm a regular guy. I watched all the, there's some pros out there like Coin Help You. He's top notch. I watch all his videos. Let's see. Really good on varieties is Robert Lawson.
Yep.
He does a great job.
That's Coin Up.
Yeah, of Coin Up. He does a real great job. I kind of focus too on, I watch the grading videos that are put out by PCGS, try to get it straight from the horse's mouth, and try to understand exactly what their criteria are. And it's a challenge, man. And I like challenges. If it was easy, I wouldn't be interested. Right. If that makes any sense to anyone.
Absolutely.
So it's now, a very, so I did this to try to not only help myself, but help other new collectors. And I think a lot of people are going to be surprised on both sides of the spectrum. So.
In what way? Can you frame that a little better? Surprised in how?
Yeah. So So buying raw coins, especially ones that are expensive, um, when you're trying to evaluate what you're willing to give, you've got to be really, really sharp. You've got to leave yourself room for error where if you're wrong, you don't get hurt too badly.
Yeah.
So when you go out there and you buy a coin, say like an 1895S, and say, it's an EF40 condition. And if that coin grades out, you're looking probably $1,100, $1,200 coin. Well, you can't give $1,100, $1,200 for a graded coin. You almost see there's a balance there, and there's a kind of a risk mediation approach that I take to coins in general, and it works over 10, 15, 20 coins. And one coin, it's like, well, could be a coin flip. But over a bulk purchase, over time where you're, trying to put things together that are, quality, and I think it's a good system. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to craft a system where people can mediate the risk of buying raw coins, because it is high. It's great.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah.
Now, were you able to, or were you even interested in getting that reverse proof American Eagle set?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Now, what are your thoughts on that one? Is that a graded or hold on to it, or graded and hold on to it?
Well, I mean, it's really bullion, so I'm kind of. I know other people feel differently, but I don't feel like a great urge to get it graded. If you're going to, it's probably best, and Son of a Silver Stacker may be able to comment on this with more accuracy, but it's probably best not even to open the package, send it directly to PCGS. Do not open it, and then they can.
There was a message, and maybe if Silver, I think I caught it on Silver Wolverines. They were talking about take it out of the package and not send the whole thing. But there was other things too that say if you leave it closed, don't open it, you can still get that first strike, even if it's way past the window.
Yeah,
that's what you're going for. But it's like, I don't know. I've heard so many mixed messages on that.
Depends what you're going for, exactly.
Yeah. So what I would do is try to figure out what your goal is with that particular coin, and then I would get PCGS on the phone. I call them all the time. They pick up pretty quickly. So I mean, the problems that we were having with them, say 6 to 8 months ago, have kind of been remediated, and I would have them tell you how they prefer to keep the integrity of the grading process.
Right, because I did the grading thing last year when I got my V75 ASEs. I had both of them graded, right, and they came back 69s. And then I sent that, I had a GSA Morgan Dollar,
right,
that I did. And it was cool because it comes in that big giant slab, because I was like, do I crack it out? And they're like, no, leave it in there. I'm like, okay, cool.
Crack it out.
Still learning. You know what I mean?
No,
and then it came down to, I have 2 more vouchers left. It's coming to the end of the year. I'm on the fence if I'm going to redo it, because I'm still new at the grading thing. I just don't see the big part yet. Maybe I'm just not there. Right. So I sent in, I do all that, the box hunting, and I've got a stack of tall grass W's. And I just saw the grading. I'm like, man, and I got some beauties. So for my last 2 vouchers, I sent those 2 in. So I'm like, fingers crossed I can get that. Like the highest one that's showing on PCGS is an MS67. I'm like, oh, if I could get that, hell, let me be the first one to get a 68. That part, I like the rush of that.
Right.
And I'm excited every time, because I was talking to Stacker. I go, so do I wait till the box shows up, or do I look at the email and look at the grades? It's like, what do you do? And Stacker's opinion on that is, you say it, Stacker.
Oh, gosh, I don't even. You caught me off guard.
When I was talking to you, you were like, screw that. I'm not waiting for the box. I want to know right now.
Oh, yeah. The grade, I want to know now immediately. Absolutely.
Yeah. So it's like, oh, what do you do? But I'm still on the fence if I'm going to renew PCGS, because now then all of a sudden you hear Stacker, he had bad dealings with NGC. He's going to PCGS. And I wouldn't say I had a bad dealing with PCGS. It took forever to get my GSA Morgan back when it said finished, completed, graded. It took me an extra 2 months from when it was done for them to finally get it to me. And I was kind of like, what are they doing here? Swapping my coin out with something else? I don't know. It's just, do I think they're doing that? No, it's just what you think when you're not getting a coin you're hoping will be that ultimate grade.
Well, for me, in my experience with NGC, I didn't say I had a bad experience with them, but I'll tell you what did happen. I had a couple coins I've had since I was 7 or 8 years old in a Lincoln coin book. And, I lived by the beach when I was a kid, and a few of those Lincoln cents are toned like really amazingly, like blazers. And so I'm like, I'm going to send these in. These look great. And they came back as that I had altered them or something. And I'm like, I've had them since I'm 7 in the same book forever.
Yeah.
They haven't been altered, And I'm like, I think these guys are supposed to be the experts, and they're telling me something that I've like never even touched it. And now, obviously, this coin was from 1971 and another one from 1942 and so on and so forth. They, who knows, and that's part of coins, whose hands these coins have been in since before us. Could be millions of people. Right. And they could have done any number of things to those coins. But for me, ever since I've been 7, those coins have been in the book. And, to get that kind of a response from them, I was kind of taken aback. I was like, wow. And like you said, when you get an education, education doesn't come cheap. It never comes cheap, whether it's emotions, whether it's financial or whatever. Ooh.
I mean, losing money is like a college education in itself.
Yeah, exactly.
My background is in the 90s, I was in the late 80s, I was, tech. And then 94, I changed into real estate. And, real estate speculation, you better know what you're doing, and you better know how to move, homes through a process, because time is money, things like that. So I kind of have pragmatic approaches that I've always used. But coins, coins have a little bit of a twist. I mean, a lot of the skills that I do have transfer over, but the big risk in coins is, especially until you get them in hand, you really don't know what you got. I can't. It is so hard to tell over, an internet connection and someone's camera exactly what you're looking at.
Yep.
So that in itself should give new collectors pause.
Yes.
So when you're not sure, you probably shouldn't. I just, when you're not sure, you don't know, and you don't have the budget to kind of learn as you go, then you need to buy graded coins. And there's nothing wrong with that practice at all. But the fun for me is finding, like, I'll give you for instance, I made a rather large purchase from a private collector, and I cherry picked the whole collection. So a lot of the coins that you see from me came from that collection. Very few purchases of mine are going to be raw coins, over a camera or, off of an auction website, unless I know the seller pretty well, where if I'm not pleased with it, he's going to be like, yeah, okay, no, not a problem. And he'll take it back. Like CoinUp will do that. He stands behind, Joe Durbin does that.
Yep.
They stand behind everything they do. I got to have that. I don't even mind paying a restocking fee if I get it, Yeah. The point is that I don't want to get it, look at it, know it's a problem, and I couldn't see it over the camera.
Because I remember when you got your ASEs in the mail, you were not too pleasant with those.
I was not.
No, my God, he was hot.
Joe was hot.
I was hot. I take that kind of stuff from the mint. I want that thing. That stuff needs to be like I'm buying a new car off the showroom floor.
Yes, sir.
Now, did you send it back?
So, no.
Because why? There's a good reason, though, right?
Well, yeah, the good reason.
You won't find another one.
Exactly. So once I kind of got over my heat, and what I was expecting, my expectations were, and the delivery wasn't there. Now, I will say that they've gotten a lot better. I've done some videos that actually demonstrate how much better they're doing. But yeah, I paid I forget what was it, $85 a coin for those proofs.
You know it.
Yeah, I mean,
540 if you want them all.
What's silver at these days? $25, an ounce. So I mean, I'm paying a premium for a premium coin. It better come that way. So, but no, I ended up.
I can only imagine what happens if those Morgans show up in that condition. You got those ASEs in. You're gonna go through the roof, huh?
I'm gonna be upset.
Hey, I'm not trying to poke a bear here. Really, I'm not.
I'm thinking that they're going to meet expectations on that. The biggest mistake they made was moving away on the proofs. On the regular, they used to ship them out in regular boxes, but on the proofs, they got away from the clamshell and they went to this cheap stuff. And the packaging material that they use has a lot of dust associated with it.
Yes.
So as they're unpacking, putting things together, there's dust flying everywhere. Yes.
Yeah, it's disappointing. And I hope that's one of the first things we can tell this new director is like, hello.
Yeah.
You raised the prices, lessened our packing. You got to fix that.
Yeah. I mean,
that's like shrinkflation, isn't it? I mean, that really is shrinkflation.
Well, I mean, think about the last time we had an inflation thing like that. What did the companies do? They charge you the same, but they lowered how much they gave you, right?
Yeah, there are fewer ounces of product.
Yeah.
Look, now you all should know I'm the person who can't stand that velvet. I mean, I want to puke just talking about it. I'm good. I'm good that they have less velvet now, but I want the clamshell back. Okay, because that was better protection, honestly.
Not only that, but that box, that clamshell had that emblem on the top.
Yeah.
I mean, immediately when you looked at it, you were like, oh, okay, there's something special in
stately. Yeah.
Yes. So now you look at this box they got now, and I'm it's hard to tell what's in there. You couldn't even read it. You couldn't read what was written on the box because it was the way, the colors that they used.
Yeah. The foil stamp. That's right.
Yeah.
Depending on what angle you had it was glare or no glare, and then it looked flat, and you're like, well, wait a minute.
The best example I got that that's coming out is that enhanced silver proof set.
Yeah.
The box of that bad boy last year was stellar. I liked that one to me. And I see that new one that's coming out. It's just a large version of that one we've been getting with these ASEs. I'm like going, I'm paying $200 for what?
Yeah.
That one right there is why I'm not buying that set, specifically the box. Like, no way. I would love to have the set, but I did get the Type 1 and the Type 2, so no love lost. I got those. And that'll just give a better chance for one person out there to get those that, But
here's an idea here for you. Samafar had made me thought of something really important, I guess. Whoops, where'd it go? There it is. It says, what the hell? It says, I hate all the packaging. It takes up so much space in the safe or the vault, wherever you have. I would just prefer a special capsule or something much smaller. Now, wouldn't it be amazing if the United States Mint actually asked you what kind of packaging you would like it shipped in? Not necessarily the packaging, my bad.
You want premium packaging?
Well, no, if you want to, like you can upgrade for a clamshell for an extra $3, or you can get something like a capsule, like a little clear plastic capsule, so you can throw it in your safe easy. They should give you options. Options are good. People like options, and I think that's super important. But it's something for the future because let's get the Mint website first. Let's get that done.
Options also present logistical opportunities, problems. So I'm not too sure how I feel about that. I mean, if
it's a computer program and they just put it, you know what I mean? It could be just click and done.
Right. If room in the safe is the issue, just take it out of the packaging and put it in there.
That's true.
But
but what a waste of materials. They could use it and give it to somebody else, save some money.
Yeah. And put it, whatever. I get it. But I like the clamshell. I like it when they.
A lot of people do. You're not the only one. People are pissed.
I could, yeah. I mean, I could show you coins that my grandfather purchased from the mint, and they came in that clamshell box, and man, they look just like, even the boxes. The clamshell looks the same as it did the day they issued it.
So will these boxes and with the sleeve, with that outer sleeve, will they look the same? I don't think so. I mean, I'm holding one in my hand right now, and it just the corners can get dinged very easily. Of the sleeve while you're just putting it back in the sleeve. So
I think maybe the mint figured the box didn't mean a whole lot to people. You know, if they survey their customers pretty well, I don't know if y'all notice this, but I get the emails all the time. All the time. And they're like,
you fill them out? Do you respond?
I absolutely do.
Now, are you at
I've been contacted by them as well.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So if you look at they ask you to list and, in importance, what's the most important to you? And most people can put 80% on the coin, right?
And then 20% packaging, right? Maybe 10%.
Not even that, right? So they're like, why are we spending all this money on packaging if it's not really not important to people? Yeah. So,
well, then maybe they should ask in a different way, like in presentation. How important is presentation to you? Maybe that's a better question, because you know what? You ask better questions, you get better answers.
Right, and they tend to ask too many questions too.
Yep,
and that'll
dilute the answers for the rest. That's right.
Well, not only that, but it'll turn off a lot of people. They'll get 5 questions, halfway through it, and they're like, I don't want to do this.
No, that's me. You just described me. Too much of a commitment. I don't overcommit ever.
Yeah. It's kind of like I've never been. Nobody's ever called me, to see what political candidates I'm going to vote for, and when I read the samples on the polls themselves, there's like 67 questions. I'm not sitting through that.
Yeah.
But somebody on the other end, half the time you have to tell them to repeat the question because you couldn't understand them the first time, So, well, I mean, I don't want to listen to 60 questions over the phone.
I don't even want to read the 60 question survey like you're saying. It's like, come on, get in, get out. You know what you want to know.
Well, the big thing that I ding the mint on is, they send you
brilliant
in those boxes. The product. It's very easy to manipulate it. And one of my suggestions that I wrote to them on was to tape all the seams. Well, the last package I got from them, they taped it all up real good. I don't know if y'all noticed that. Yes.
Yeah, mine too. I noticed that.
Yes.
They've changed. They have changed.
Because, people, your mailman kind of, you don't know who's watching your mailbox and things like that. And, these people at these distribution centers are like, oh, that's from the mint. Let me.
Well, yeah. I mean, they see the distribution center in Memphis, Tennessee. They know what the hell that is.
Right.
They see it every day.
Yes. So I have had a box show up empty. I think it was some I bought some Kennedy halves from them, and it came empty. And they eventually, credited me back the money, but it's a hassle.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. I mean, I had a couple packages that I sent. Big E is one, and then Son of a Silver Stacker was the other. Sent a package to them because it said Gunny's quarter deck on it, and them things didn't make it to you intact, did they?
I sent you a picture, right? It said "We care" in a plastic bag from the USPS. Yeah.
And there was no coins in there. It was like, then I stopped putting Gunny's quarter deck on there. I just put GQD. Look out. Go from there. Yeah, right, Gypsy. I'll eat the crayons. Don't worry, buddy. I'm not eating the crayon tonight. No, I have some left, and I'm not eating it.
Hey, this sound here. I'm going to say this for this is for Can. I'm going to say it. Palladium. Okay, there I said it.
I'm drinking my grape Mio tonight. Thank you very much.
I have orange Gatorade.
Just to kind of tune people up, I'm going to be doing not only the coin grading contest that I hosted, but I've got some other coins that came back from grading as well. And I was going to kind of do breakdowns on them and, try to help people make better choices and, look for things that they should be looking for the problem coins and things like that. So
That's huge because the community does need that. I mean,
yeah,
we all need advice, and all
well,
of us don't get a chance to go see every single video that Coin Help You puts out,
yeah.
That's great.
The Coin Help You threw out a real good one today. I don't
You
know
see
if
that? Wasn't that great?
yeah.
A lot of stuff about grading lately.
And he's been doing it for like forever, right? And I tell you what, I see tone coins and I start sweating, because they're risky, man.
Yeah.
They're risky.
Artificially toned. Ever heard of that? Yeah.
Sure. But they're hard to grade, I'm finding.
Yeah.
And you got to know what to look for. And it's got to be in hand. There's no way to grade a coin. I mean, you can sit there and look at luster and things like that and make a guess. But unless that thing's in hand, there's just no way. And even then, if you don't understand how that coin looked when it came out of the mint, what mint state actually is for that coin, you're going to be in trouble, because a look on a peace dollar and a look on a Morgan dollar are completely different. And when I'm looking at Morgans, I try to stay with Morgans. And if I'm going to look at peace dollars, I try to stay with peace dollars, not conflate one with the other.
Right. You want to stay in one field. That's smart.
Yes.
Because if you spread yourself out too thin,
right,
you'll get nowhere fast. I totally get that.
yeah.
And not only that, you'll have to educate yourself not only in the mint marks and the varieties and the dates, right, and which ones had low mintages, and what's the highest grade in this particular. It's just, and then you want to add what kind of toning these have and how they get the toning. I mean, that's next level right there. That's like for people who are bored of regular coin collecting.
Right. It's all fascinating. I enjoy it.
So, Joe, is it now, with what you said recently, is the Morgans the ones you kind of focus on the most?
Yeah, so the Morgans and the peace dollars on the dollar side.
So you do anything? How about like the Ikes, anything like that? This is like the one I was showing. I know this one is artificially toned because when I got it, it's in that little slab. The slab was not together; it was kind of cracked. So it was almost like, well, air got in there. Okay, that's a no-brainer. If I send it in to get graded, it ain't gonna be nothing,
Yeah, probably. They take the grading money and tell you,
Hey, you gotta
get a details grade on it. Yeah.
There you go. But I mean, I'm not sending them in because that's an Ike, and I probably keep everyone I got. I don't know if you happen to catch the stream last week. My bank ladies called me up and they said, "Hey, I got something for you." I'm like, "What do you got?" They said, "Well, you're gonna have to come down and get it." They had 120 Ikes for me, and I took every one of them because those are my favorite coins. It's I think I've got enough now. I think I got like 3 tubes of each year minus the 73s. Right. But those ones are just remind me of the kid, and then I gravitate towards the Morgans and the peace dollars, of course, with the big dollar coins. Yeah,
I've got the Ikes, the blue packs, the red packs.
Right, I got all those.
Got lots of them.
Yep.
I've got the brown Ikes as well. So that's about the extent of what I do, for Ikes. I don't really go out there on the clad.
No, because they're literally probably. You see most places sell them to you for $1.
Yeah.
But I do it just for nostalgia. It reminds me of when I put a tooth under my pillow and my dad put a silver. I called it a silver dollar, even though it wasn't, but a dollar coin.
Right.
And that's my favorite coins.
I've got a lot of coins, man.
Oh, we've talked. I know you do.
Now I'll tell you what I enjoy the most. Okay? And it doesn't take a whole lot of money to participate. And what really got me super interested in the hobby was the mint sets every year, the proof sets and the mint sets.
Love them. Yes, sir. That's my favorites. Proof coins.
Absolutely love them. Love looking at them. I see a video, somebody puts out a video, and you need to be looking for this in your mint sets. The first thing I do is I go out and I get my mint sets and I look at it and see if I've got the variety or,
And this year's mint set, man, it's going to be amazing.
Yeah. So you don't have to spend a whole lot of money, I think, to kind of enjoy the hobby.
Right.
Just
I mean,
pick one or two things that you really enjoy.
You could go broke in this hobby because most people want to get one of every coin. I kind of focus on the ones you want and go from there. Like these the innovations. I don't particularly like them as the sets, but I like the proofs and I love the reverse proofs, how they put them in those placards. I mean, I'm hooked on those. They sold me hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah.
But I tell everybody, don't buy everything. You got to, pace yourself unless you got big money like Texas Joe.
Dun-dun-dun.
Yeah. So I really enjoy the innovation coins. I do the enrollment for the reverse. That's about the extent of my participation in those dollar coins. I really like the reverse proofs that they put out. And I know they're $11, but I don't care.
But this year the reverse proofs are being put into one set this year. Did you catch that on the site?
I did not.
Oh, but see, here's the thing.
That's why I subscribe to Son of a Silver Stacker, because he does it all for me, and he collates it and he gives it to me the way I.
Well, he and I have been beating each other up of like who's going to be the first person to see how they're going to release them this year, because I must look like he and I said it last week, like every 20 minutes to see what these coins are going to look like, because you remember each one of those reverse proofs were in that little book, gave you a story about it, and then all of a sudden now they said all in one set. I'm like, oh, how are they going to do this?
Right.
I am so excited because I loved how they did it. I'm excited to see if they're going to do it better. I hope they do that. But what stinks is it doesn't mean they're $11 anymore. It means it's going to be $44, $45.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm getting it regardless because I'm gonna get them all.
Yeah. Well, I'm retired. So it's a passion of mine.
I mean, technically, I'm retired military, but
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, I'm not.
No, I know you are, buddy.
Deployed anymore.
And you've earned it. Now, I don't know. I think a lot of people didn't hear about it, but your trip to Vegas, not necessarily just the trip with Can, but the overall experience with the PCGS part of it. How was that? I haven't heard you mention that.
Yeah. So the short story is those guys are amazing. The long story is everything that goes into their process is basically a 35, however many years they've been in business, kind of evolution of what they were to what they are, and their process is just incredible. I mean, a lot of people don't even understand their grading process and how that works. I mean, there's more than one guy looking at your coin when you send them in there. Basically they give it to one guy. He looks at it. He doesn't know who the other guy is looking at. He grades it. They give it to another guy. He looks at it. He grades it. And then if the two grades are different, then there's another guy that comes in, and then they all get together and figure out, what the grade's going to be. So
all in all, how long?
I'm giving you the short story. You can watch their videos to kind of understand better.
You go ahead, Stacker. I'm sorry.
Oh, my bad. I just said that method is so that they're not so subjective to their own eyeballs.
Yes.
That's brilliant.
Yeah. So I did an experiment too. And I'm going to be rolling that out, a video on it. It's pretty funny, and I think it's going to rock a lot of people, and what their perceptions are on these graders. Because there's basically three companies that people put their faith behind. PCGS is on the top, NGC, and then ANX or NX, however you want to pronounce it. They're the oldest, and they've been around forever. But Annex runs these specials where you can send coins in. They did a dollars and cents special where I sent in a bunch of old Morgans and Peace dollars, and I sent in some pennies, some small cent pennies. Purpose of which was, all right, let me spend a couple $100 and grade myself here and how I did. And let a professional take a look at the coins that I selected. Well, I did like 45 of those. So I spent some money on that, and they were $10 a coin. And of that, only 2 of them that I selected out of the 45 came back with a details grade.
Wow. That's
Of
impressive.
clean. Right. So that's pretty good, but I'm like, I'm the kind of guy that, how did I miss 2 of them, What I do wrong? Yeah.
But you're a beginner though, right? Don't be so hard on yourself.
I am a beginner. I do.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Yes. And it's just, you got to look at a lot of coins. And
So
now, what kind of conditions do you look at those coins at, Texas Joe? Do you get in a dark room with one light, or do you use sunlight outside? What do you do to find those coins?
Yeah. So no, I just kind of, natural light. If the room you're in is not well lit, you need to get in one.
Yes.
But I don't go outside with them. Okay. Unless I'm looking for, something else that I saw on there that maybe that would be a tell to, an issue with the coin. If I go outside with it, it's because I think there's an issue with the coin. But, just an 8x loop, looking at a coin. But when I went and selected those coins, I did a lot of study on Morgans first and went in and selected all the Morgans that I wanted from this collection. And, did that to set them aside. And then I went back, studied the peace dollar. Then I went through all the peace dollars that I saw in there. And selected that way. I didn't go one to the other. It was a little too much for me. And not a professional, professional numismatist can do that. They can go from one to the other, and the 25-cent piece, 50-cent piece, all very different. They all have different characteristics. So I mean, you've got to get yourself real sharp on, what you're looking to buy, and what you're looking to to grade. And just get to know that coin as best you can, become an expert there, and then select it. So I thought I did pretty good at 45. What is that? Only 2 coins come back.
That's a 96%. That's pretty dang good, I'd say.
A little bit. It's above 90. Which I was very thrilled with. And the 2 coins that went wrong, I spent a lot of time studying and said, okay, I see what they see. They're right, I'm wrong. And it's that kind of stuff right there. I mean, that's how you learn. Study your losses harder than your wins. So.
That's right.
Now, my big question is, when you were at the PCGS thing, you brought coins to them. You set it on the desk.
Right.
How long did it take from the time you put it in their hands till you got it back and it was graded?
So let's see, July. Just right at 8 weeks.
No, I mean in person. They didn't grade them right there on the spot.
No, that's $125 a coin.
Oof, never mind. Nope.
I'm not doing that.
Nope. Okay, so still 8 weeks. So that's kind of the norm of even when you send it in, roughly.
I had 3 submissions that day, right? The one submission was the coin grading contest that I did. Another one was some crossovers. I selected the best from the best at that time.
Now, I'll put it out there because I'm sure somebody else. Will you tell everybody, mostly me, because I'm asking this question for me, what a crossover is?
Yeah, crossover is when you submit a coin for grading to like one grade company, say Annex, and they bring it back at, say, an MS 66. And now I'm like, okay, is somebody going to put out $1,400 on a coin, or would I do that if it had that, was in that kind of a holder? And the answer is going to be no, all day. I want a little bit better opinion. And nobody knows the Morgans like PCGS. So I took a bunch of I took a bunch of Morgans and some peace dollars from that were already graded from Anex, and I submitted them for a cross. And I think, I don't want to spoil it, but I think some people are going to look at that and go, wow, that's something I didn't expect.
Very cool. Well, we're excited to find out when the reveal happens. That's for sure.
Yeah, I'll put it up, and if you're subscribed and you've got the little bell thing. And
now, when are you planning on doing the reveal?
I'm supposed to have I'm waiting on. I already got one crate of coins. I'm waiting on 2 more. They'll be here tomorrow, probably around 3:30, 4 o'clock, and then I'm going to need some time to go through them, kind of organize my thoughts on how I want to, go forward and present. Because a lot of people are, well, I shouldn't say a lot, but there's a few people that are kind of really interested to see how they did.
Right. Now, what is the contest exactly?
So it's basically I presented 12 coins over camera, and I used my phone camera because it just gave the best look. So I kind of positioned my phone camera. I use an iPhone, top of the line iPhone, and I kind of showed the coin the way you would look at it at home, and I zoom in, zoom out, let people get the best look they can. So I mean, anybody who kind of does well in this contest is should be commended, because it's so hard to do it, over camera phones and over the internet. It is much more stuff that you don't see through the camera that's on the coin.
Now, is there an all-in-one stream that is putting this contest together, or where can this all kind of add up to?
No, I'm gonna do a video on it.
Okay, so it's just mostly you with the others involved, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I mean, it's kind of like the good, the bad, and the ugly. I'm kind of thinking of a theme here.
It's like life.
Yeah, it's kind of like life, and there's a good, there's a bad, and then there's an ugly.
Well, let's see how good you are at trivia. The good, the bad, the ugly. That theme song from that movie. Who did that song? Who composed that song? Come on, people. Don't Google it. If you don't know it, you don't know it. I know who it is.
I want to say Sergio, but I'm wrong.
Only because you Googled it before.
No, because my dad loved those spaghetti westerns, and he played that CD. That's Hugo Montenegro.
There you go.
Dude, that's quite a name.
So Texas Joe, I'm sure that submission you did with that $10 per coin, where you had 2 come back as details.
Yeah,
that had to have given you some amount of confidence when something like that happens, because I mean that's remarkable. It really is, especially for older coins. Maybe not obviously mint sets, because that's one of the reasons why I only like to really grade mint sets, because I can pretty much guarantee they haven't been altered or cleaned or anything like that. And like I said, this must have been a confidence booster to you. So on your next submission, if you did do a next submission, was that confidence reinforced, or did you take a blow to the ego?
So you're asking me to all right.
You don't have to give out the video.
I see what you're doing. Let's just say,
right? I don't mean
we don't want to hear any grade numbers.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, I'm trying to. I want to do it without. Well, everybody's is in. It is what it is, and so the theme that I'm using is there's a good, there's a bad, and then there's an ugly.
Yeah. So we already heard that you had a really good one.
So, right. So let me tell you the good news. Okay. The good news is that I did pretty well. Did pretty well overall.
Congratulations.
Over the entire submission. So the entire submission was 25. And without revealing what I paid for the coins and now what they're worth and things like that. But fudge. Yeah.
And we're going to leave it at that.
Right. Just leave it there. Don't worry about it.
Let's put it this way. On the crossovers, on the 6 crossovers, I blew it out of the park.
Nice. Good job.
Home grand slam.
So there you go. So anybody that has had a grade that they thought was inferior to the actual coin that is in that slab, there's hope that if you do a crossover grade, you can actually improve that standing of that coin and the station of that coin. So good luck.
So I'll give you an example. This I can tell because it's not part of the coin grading contest. I had one coin that and it was a GSA that I selected, and it was an 1880 GSA with toning on it. We're not too concerned about the toning as long as the integrity, of the GSA cases there, it wasn't pulled apart. Somebody put a different coin in there and all that. I felt really confident with the coin when I purchased the coin.
Mm-hmm.
And I got it like a year and a half ago.
So the prices weren't going outrageously.
Yeah, last September, year ago. No, the prices weren't bad, but still it was a chunk of money, and now they're up like 60% from then. But anyway, ANAX graded the coin at 62, PCGS graded it 63 plus.
Now you're giving grades out. We said no grades. Come on now.
It's not in the grading. This is not in the contest.
Okay. I'll let that one slide.
This was a crossover. So I submitted, I'll just share this with you. I did a 6 coin submission to ANAX, got their opinion for $60, looked at it and said, you know what? Let me send these to PCGS and see what they say. And this is how I have fun, y'all. So forgive me if it seems like a waste of money, but I did it anyway. One of the coins crossed over 66 to 66. Okay. And the next 4 coins, PCGS, marked up 1 grade each.
Wow.
And then the last one that I just told you was a grade and a half.
Yeah.
So is ANAX a bad grader now, or are they just a little bit more conservative, or
is PCGS more liberal? Right. That's great.
Are they loosening up? And so, I don't know what to make of it other than to study.
Didn't they hire a bunch of people? Didn't both NGC and PCGS hire grip loads of people this last summer? And
I'm sure, but I mean, they're not going to put people in the way of the process that are going to affect the quality of their, the integrity of their work. I don't think.
Well, I think what they would do if they did need coin graders, and they really did, because there was massive amounts of submissions. Right. I would think that the new people would start on the mint sets, probably the uncirculated stuff, and maybe the more seasoned graders would be grading more of the Morgans and the more specialty high dollar items.
Yeah. Well, they did have a grader there, and I spent about a half an hour with him, and after he tried to leave me about 4 different times, I got his opinion on a coin, and I'll reveal that. It's part of the challenge that I did, so I won't reveal it here, but and Can was there as well. And then I submitted some $50 as well, some older commemorative $50 that I'll be doing a video on as well, because $50 is just another different beast, and you've got to understand what those coins look like when they came out from the mint, so that when you're out looking at them, you give yourself a halfway decent chance to not make a mistake. So
yeah, mistakes. Well, and that's what education is all about. So the more mistakes you make earlier is actually better. So that's important.
So I try to learn from, watch all the NGC and PCGS videos. I mean, I don't feel like, I mean, if I got the graders themselves that are willing to share, their knowledge with me, I think that's probably the best place to start. I do a lot of books. A lot of online study, a lot of time on photo grade, and just going down. Photo grade is nice for determining, the basic wear on a coin, but it's not good at evaluating luster, some of the other things that they're looking at, the surface integrity of the coin and things like that. So anyway,
there was a question here. I think I saw it. What was it? No, I lost it.
Something about what does PF stand for?
Thank you. That's right. I was like, wait, where is it? There it is. Right there. What does PF stand for? That's proof, right?
Yeah,
Proof finish.
Proof finish. And then MS stands for mint state.
That's
right.
Or, uncirculated.
But don't forget, when you're buying them, you got the AUBU, means about uncirculated, brilliant uncirculated. You got fine, extra fine, very fine, good, very good, and just cull, which means
I hate it when people say AUBU.
Yeah, I understand, but I'm just going with it. But you got some that are I've bought rolls of Ikes. These guys go, yeah, they go from extra fine to AU. I'm like, okay, how much you want for it? $30. I'm like, yeah, I'll give you 20. Okay, take it. So it's not hard to negotiate with these guys. You know when you go to flea markets, I've had some phenomenal deals there.
Right.
But when you get stuff from flea markets and stuff of guys who know what they're doing with these coins, they're not going to sell you the ones that could have that possible error in there unless they just don't know what they're doing, because I know
not necessarily. No, and that's not true. Like what? Sometimes, and even Robert Lawson over at CoinOp, he said it himself that they go through so much product that they don't have time to even look through the varieties and errors.
I'm literally just giving you my experience.
Yeah. You're right.
But you are right, Stacker. Don't get me wrong there. But it's like, man, and like Texas Joe says, looking for that needle in the haystack, man. Good luck on you. I hope somebody finds it, because I don't have the patience to look for errors. I just want to stack my Ikes up and buy them here and there, and then go from there.
Yeah, and some people's passions do fall, with the errors and the varieties and things like that. But that's not me, unless it's an obvious error.
Right.
Like a 55 double die. I could see it with the naked
69
eye.
69S. Right.
Yeah, 69. If I've got to zoom in at 30, 40, 50 magnification.
Thank you. Yeah, it's not. Yeah.
I'm
with you on that one.
I'm not all that thrilled about it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Can't you see three punch mint marks? No.
Yeah. Well, some people though, that's what they do. That's their passion.
Yeah, no,
and like James Butler said, that red book, it's very good info in there for the new people and stuff. I'm not going to say I'm a veteran, but I'm not no rookie. I think I'm working on my second season here.
I have a red book within arm's length distance of where I sit right here. And I'm telling you, it is the book to have in this hobby. If you don't have a red book, and if you haven't read the first 30 pages, you're not doing it right.
Oh, yeah. And the stories are in there. It's good reading in there, just in general,
There's so much good advice.
Like when Jags fans, I don't know if most of y'all know him, Jags fan.
Yes.
He lives in Washington. He wasn't sure what he wanted to get into. He's like, I want foreign coins. I don't know. I said, let me hook you up. My brother went to, when he was in the Navy, he went to so many foreign countries on these med cruises. I got a stack of coins.
Nice.
Found some doubles from England and Israel and Portugal and all these places he went. They're doubles. They're no silver and they're nothing worth $1 million. And hopefully, but I sent him a bunch of them. He's like, well, what do I owe you for this? Nothing. Here, just to get you involved, and get in the community, have some fun with it, man. Because that part is what I like. Because he has sent me stuff, with when we said at the beginning, even though that bad thing happened, there's so much good in here. Don't let that one bad apple ruin it for you, because there are so many good people, except for Sam Seaby. You don't want to get in a trading war with Sam Seaby. I've bought something for him on the Durbans. He sends me something from the Durbans. I buy something from him on Can. You don't want to get in a trading war with Sam Seaby. It's just awesome, And now, but I will give you guys good advice. Listen to me closely. Do not get in a bidding war with Shimpy. Don't do it. Okay. Just saying. Because that girl sees a coin. And by the way, she is a very generous person in this community as well. If you haven't seen my videos, she's donated to me so much, given to me. But boy, when Shimpy wants a coin, I ain't even mess with that.
Yep.
Oh, well, how about this? I ain't messing with that woman. My eyes are getting heavy. I am tired. I have sleep apnea. Come on now.
Yeah, which you know what? We'll wrap it up in about 10 short minutes here. So that's probably good. And then we'll go from there. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. I know we got a lot of people in this stream still, which is really awesome. Thank you all for being here still. Hope we're not putting you to sleep, Donald, in New Mexico.
And Joe, thanks for coming in, buddy. I always appreciate seeing you, man.
I enjoyed it. I always enjoy your company. I really, deep affection for the community, and I really love, how everybody contributes, in their own way, whether it's knowledge or, a lot of these guys out there, they've been doing it a while. They're sharing, out of their own free, just out of the goodness of their heart. And I'm so appreciative of not only, them, but other people who kind of, have the same kind of heart. And, things go wrong, and
that's right.
We're going to make mistakes, but that shouldn't deter us from who we're about, and shouldn't steal our joy, and, how we want to help people and things like that. So
that's right. And there's going to be detractors like we've already encountered. And that really, I mean, we shouldn't let the evil win.
Yeah.
Because we should keep fighting, because that's who we are. We are not going to let that happen.
I mean, for instance, I've been involved in a church that had a scandal and things like that. So, I mean, I've seen, it is everywhere, so, I mean, we shouldn't be surprised if it happens to us.
Yeah. We as the tribe, though, this is one bad apple. That's nothing to, shut the whole business down. Oh, we're going bankrupt. No, you're talking about, we're just getting started, people.
We're not going to let evil win here. We're not letting evil win. No, we don't quit because of that.
You have too much knowledge in here, and too many people that are just awesome. I don't even know how to, that's the best word I can say, and I love it. Yeah. And you keep coming back. It's like, all right, so we got punched in the face. Well, it'll heal. Trust me, it heals,
But it was a learning experience, right? Because we know now that when we do our good deed, everybody collectively, we give the money to Gunny. We say, hey, you're going to head it over there, and you're going to pick up a pallet of whatever it is. We're going to donate to the food bank, and we're going to get pictures. We're going to document it.
It will be documented, because I want you guys to know it went to a good place. I'm going to have my wife film it, everything. My daughter, I don't care, because, I put myself out there for you all, and I'm going to do it. And what do I ask them for? Just say thank you. Hell, you don't even have to say that. Just thumbs up.
And you know what's really funny is that Gunny lives in a very small community. He doesn't live in a huge market of television.
Right.
So once this does happen, if they do find out that it was a coin community on YouTube that donated this food, that food bank will probably tell somebody's going to hear about it in that small town, and it might light a fire. You never know. And we can end up having something called Coins for a Cause. I don't know, but something could happen here, folks, and it could be very beautiful. And wouldn't you like to be a part of it?
I don't know too many millionaires that are coming into our stream, because I'm not one of them. You
have no idea, Gunny, dude. You have no idea who's coming here, dude.
But you know what I'm saying?
Pretend to be people. No, I do. Listen,
what I'm getting
at people who go ahead.
We bust our ass for everything we get. Be it order that coin when you come on the streams. We do those drops. I mean, you're working hard for what you got. So don't quit. Keep working hard, man. Don't stop. That's the
never quit.
I've learned, man. You just
never quit.
I think of could it be worse? I said, well, I was in Iraq, grenades getting thrown at me, bullets flying over my head. It can't get no worse than that for me. So I'm not in Iraq getting shot at. I'm okay. You know what I mean?
Everybody's saying Can. Is he showing up in the stream here? Or?
Well, Mama Can was here.
Yeah.
But let's
hey, we need 11 players on the field, right? For a team. But if one or two don't believe the way I believe, I'll play with 9.
That's right. Amen. But I'll tell you that.
So.
But you got to think that baseball team, that football team. You ever see how many people are on the sidelines or in the dugouts when the other guys are on the field? That's support right there.
Yeah. And we got to remember we're all on the same team. So you weed them out, and you prune back, and that vine becomes stronger and better fruit comes from it.
See, Texas Joe knows what he's talking about.
Yep.
I'm going to go on a whim here right now, really quick. Last week, y'all remember the giveaway was, I don't know if you caught this, Texas Joe, with all those Ikes I got.
Yeah.
I got all of them, 71 through 78. And I said, minus the 73s. And all of a sudden I said, you know what? I'm going to throw the 73s in there.
Right.
Here they are. All right. And Heather's Chubby Hubby won. And he had said, no, I want you to put it back into the tribe.
Right.
All right. And I'll tell you what, I'll give you guys proof that I'm going to do something for a food bank. If you're up for it, you want to auction these off? What do you think, Stacker?
Your call, brother.
I think I'm going to auction this off for the food bank. And I'll guarantee you this. You're going to see a receipt. You're going to see a video. And you're going to see me giving that stuff away. I want to do this for that tribe to get some. Let's put back into,
Nice.
the community. How about that? So y'all want to auction these? Y'all want to auction these off right now? That's what I'm going to do. Here we go. I'm not the auctioneer. But I got mods in here. What's the starting bid?
Well, I'd say $1 and just go for
$1. Starting $1.
Donald in New Mexico bids 3 cans of corn.
That's awesome. No, hey, that's huge.
But there you go. I will buy 3 cans of corn with whatever gets sold with this. Okay. I will send this to you, but all the profits are going. Your receipt for the prime rib. I'm not buying one of those again. But the receipt for this, I'm going to show it to you guys. There's Shimpy at 5. I'm going to send you these coins, but I'm going to the store. I'm going to donate to. Okay, Celtic Nut. That's 25. Wow. I'm going to redeem CGS Coin Tribe in one swift blow tomorrow.
How many coins are there?
There are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. That's all the clad.
14.
71 through 78 PND.
And Heather's Chubby Hubby is coming in at 50.
So somebody can get the whole eye collection right there.
Right there, one fell swoop.
Yeah, that's nice.
Well, I'm not the very good mod, but we got Heather's Chubby Hubby at 50.
See, what Denny really wants is he wants to do it all over again.
Nope. What I want to do is I'm going to go take this money to the food bank, and somebody's going to enjoy these coins, and somebody's going to get food in their belly. That's what I'm going to do.
No,
that's what it's all about.
I mean, all the fun is putting the collection together too. So,
boom. And that's but I'm not. Hey, but listen, people. Once you get this eye collection, and you're going to get feeling for that, you're going to have to get the blue. You're going to get the browns. You're going to get the proofs.
Or you could know that once that book is filled up and sitting there in your bookcase, that had a really good cause associated to it. That had a coins for a cause right there.
Rhonda's at 56. Heather's Chubby Hubby he's buying his own coins again. Heather's Chubby Hubby's at 60. You got Mr. V Rose Ikes, got it? Yeah, well, you need more. Thank you, Rhonda. I can't keep up with that stuff. You're the awesome mod. I gotta send her a gift or something.
Same. I'm gonna send her a channel sticker.
Amen.
Absolutely.
Oh boy.
You know what? If anybody would like a channel sticker, I can send them out. Just send me an email over to sonofasilverstacker@gmail.com, and I got you covered.
Yep. And you know what? It's worthy. I got mine. I'm just working on my background. Yeah, I'm sorry the green screen's not up, people. I got a lot going on this week. But, okay, Gen X is at 62. Whoa, there's the acid reflux. Woo.
You know what's really good for that is something called kefir or kefir. It's a probiotic yogurt.
Okay, would you please? Okay, you said yogurt. Now I'm out.
Oh, you know what else? Okay, if you don't like that, mango juice, dude. Mango's way bueno on the stomach.
I'm in with that then.
Your stomach will no longer be infermo. I'm telling you. Mango, it's epic for stomachs.
All right, we got Heather's Chubby Hubby coming in at 65, buying his own stuff. Oh my God! See, Shimpy said out to somebody on an auction. I am impressed. And this is all going in the name of this guy called Can Collectibles when I drop this off when I go to the food bank.
In his name, that's beautiful.
Amen.
Hey, and you know what? Take a picture of it and send it to him when you get a chance. On, man. That'd be so cool.
This is gonna be great because I love our brother, and I wish he wasn't hurting himself over this. But you know what? Everybody does it themselves. And Ray MNNO 8790 coming in at 80. You come. Oh, yeah. God.
So I met Can, on JB Coins. That's where, JB Coins has really brought quite a few people together, I think, over the last year.
Amen.
A lot of us started there, and then we moved on to other things. But I have made so many friends.
Yes.
And just good souls,
Yeah, but
got to keep it going, man.
Yeah. I mean, If you all had met me 20 years ago, I don't think we'd be sitting here talking because just such a different person, you know. But
yeah,
you and me would be, Gunny.
but in a way though, not bad, but you know, just what I've been through with the loss of you know, my mother, and you know, just other things that happened with my wife, her best friend. You know, it's just hey, man. And then I met you guys through all that, and it's awesome. You know, good stuff. Love it. I mean, Texas Joe's been awesome. I mean, you know, you had told me, Joe, I'm not going to go into detail. It's just you know, I've been out, got things to do. Cool. But I'm glad you're back. You know, you keep coming back to this family, and it keeps you going. I hope.
Yeah.
Looks like we got going once, Gunny.
Ray MNNO. That's the top bidder right there.
It looks like Raymond O. Right? Raymond O. Jack Collectibles out.
What do we got? Gunny would have knocked your teeth out. I am no John Wick. Somebody told me, Gunny, you're like John Wick. No, I'm not. I fixed telephones and spliced cables in the Marine Corps. That's all I'm going to tell you.
He's a chairborne ranger.
Chairborne, far from it, but we'll go from there. We're hearing from you. Oh man,
no.
Yeah.
No. I'm sorry.
All right, you counting it down? Let's do this.
Do this.
And I'm going shopping tomorrow.
I'll throw in $20. Gunny, I'll throw it $20.
All right, buddy. Fair warning, Rhonda.
Shopping trip tomorrow.
You got it. We're going to put this video on CGS Coin Tribe, and we're going to do our thing.
Redemption video. Like, you know how Can sings the redemption song?
Yes.
Right, and it's beautiful, and it feels so good, and he does such a wonderful job. He's such a great singer and such a great guitarist, and I miss that tonight. I miss Can, and I hope he's gonna, you know, I hope his soul heals. I really do, and I hope he's able to forgive himself and move on. You know, tomorrow's a new day, and that's a gift, and we shouldn't look it in the face.
Okay, before we leave the stream, I guess we got a winner. That's that Raymond. All right. I need you to email me I'll put it up in there. All right. That's my email address, Ray. Play a post from another night at Gunny's Quarterdeck. All right. But hold on. Ray, email me there your mailing address. All right. And that is also the PayPal account. Send that your winning bid to that, and I'll get these things out in the mail tomorrow. I got plenty of, you know, envelopes. I print it from my house. Hell, I'll print that thing out tonight, and it'll go in the morning. So
now, is there any other way that people can help out that didn't or couldn't actually bid tonight?
You know what?
Is there a way they can help out?
Now, this is not going to a single individual. You want to? You can send to Gunny's Quarterdeck, and I guarantee you this: your name's going to be on that list of who put what together, and I'll load my truck up. My truck is empty right now because I cleaned that bad boy out today. All right. If you want, I am not asking you to, if you want, but I'm going to go to the food bank and I'm going to donate and fill some bellies up with this food. You know what I mean?
We have some redemption to do, and this is what we're doing. So this is super important to all of us, at least that we do this in Can's name and redeem him.
You know what? I don't even think it's a redemption thing. I say we're going to make our brother feel good.
Yes. So
Ray, you got my email. I hope you send me one. I'm going to wait for it before we close the stream off. You know,
what movie was that? There wasn't Cheech Marin in that with Julia Roberts' brother. What's his name? Roberts.
Oh, that's
Eric Roberts.
Eric
Roberts. Yeah, that's him. Julia Roberts' brother, Eric Roberts. He's great. He's a great actor. He fish lipped it, and it was a real fish he was handing a left-handed cigarette to.
Damn. Oh, man, good times. While we wait, you know, we got holidays coming up. Halloween, Thanksgiving, Gunny's birthday, Sam Seabee's birthday. I mean, that's a holiday in itself, my birthday. I mean, come on, you know. What? I want to know, Thanksgiving, is it turkey? Is it ham?
Chicken.
What is the main dish?
Chicken and stuffing. Gotta have stuffing. Do you like stuffing, Gunny?
Stuffing. I live for stuffing. It's
Right?
bread. Come on.
Bunch of Yankees right here. I'll tell you that. Stuffing.
Well,
We do
yeah.
dressing. We do dressing down south.
Oh,
Well,
man.
see,
That's true. We are Yankees. We're New Yorkers, man.
We don't do that stove.
Come on, you're a Yankee too. Come on, don't keep
I
lying.
literally go out and get loaves of bread, and I cut my bread up like my mama taught me.
No, you're right. I am a Yankee. I'm from New York City originally, but the South. I'll be honest with you. It's just the two cuisines for Thanksgiving. If you've ever had a full Southern Thanksgiving before, or a full Northern one, man, they're vastly different. Lots of different tastes and things like that. So, but down south, that cornbread dressing, you cannot beat that.
Oh, cornbread dressing. What about yams with melted marshmallows on them?
Oh yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I can't do sweet potatoes and yams, and I don't know why. I don't know why.
Oh, my wife makes a sweet potato casserole, man. It's like pie filling.
I think I'd rather jump headfirst into a wood chipper than ever eat a sweet potato.
My grandma made something called green stuff for Thanksgiving every single year, and it was like Jello mixed with like whipped cream and like had nuts in it, and it was just like it was amazing.
Yeah.
Gosh.
My grandmother did the same thing.
Really?
Yeah. Lots of Cool Whip and Jello, and there was we used to do these like yellow cakes.
Yeah.
With the pineapple rings on them and the peaches, the sliced peaches on there and all that. And these got to understand our grandparents, man, they went through a world war and a depression. They know how to make ends meet, and
absolutely.
And it's funny. I could go out and have a $10 piece of pie with my wife. We split it or whatever. But I always come back to grandma's stuff. Wish I could have it today. My sister knows all those recipes. So every time I go up there, she makes all that food.
I think I know what you're getting at.
Trey Duran. Yes. Fried chicken, my favorite food ever.
When you talk about eating poor because didn't have a lot growing up, I tend to say I was a corporal in the Marine Corps, married with 2 babies. I ate poor. Trust me. Yeah. But my kids ate good. That's why I don't like peanut butter and jelly anymore. I made sure my kids were eating good. I ate a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I can't do it anymore.
Nope. Oh, I still love those to this day. Why, heartburn from the peanut butter?
No, it's just nasty. I ate so much of it. It's like, nope.
Oh man, I still love those. What do they call those crustless jobs that they sell frozen? You can buy in Costco. Those are amazing.
You can have mine though. Okay.
I love peanut butter jelly. Gosh,
what's your brand of peanut butter?
My brand of peanut butter is Peter Pan.
Oh, all right.
Love Peter Pan and Skippy. Those two and Jif.
I'm Jif. We only buy Jif.
Now that I have no teeth and I'm wearing dentures, I cannot have my chunky peanut butter anymore. So that really blows. Yeah, getting old sucks.
I understand. Yeah. I understand.
I would pay $50 just to hear you talk without your teeth.
Not even going to happen right now. Yep,
Thank you very much.
No,
I'll throw in 50 and make it 100.
Right? I just want to hear him go. See you later.
Silver sticker. Silver puss.
Silver prices are up 6 cents.
Where is King Can?
Okay,
oh, you're going to be the gummy stacker. Did you see that? Look, you're the gummy stacker.
He would be gummy stacker. Yeah.
Yeah, palladium.
That's fun. Oh, palladium.
It's more like going to be palladium.
Oh, man. That's awesome.
Oh, I still did not get anything from Ray. I hope you're still here, brother.
Got to check out Ray comment. Ray Minnow comments. Still looking for Uncrustables. Thank you, Mr. V Rose. That's what they're called. They're excellent.
That's a weird name for something you eat,
Yeah, they have no crust on these peanut butter jelly sandwiches.
I know, but when the Uncrustables.
Right. It sounds like a bunch of geriatrics who are pretty spry.
Yeah, sounds like an underwear brand that I grew up with.
Or a Brazier line.
Wow.
Sorry, let's go there. I'm terrible.
Fruit of the Loom or the Uncrustables? Which one you going with?
Sylvester. I'm going with Sylvester.
Sylvester. Suffering succotash.
That's funny. You guys are funny. PayPal says it's waiting to accept. So that's the reason why, Gunny. Found it.
I got you.
I'm looking for it the whole time, and you guys are being so funny, and I can't really engage in the fun and the humor. But now you guys are awesome.
Just to let the tribe know, Gen X Collectibles popped in an extra 20 for it, so that's going to be on the itemized list as well. Believe me.
Awesome sauce.
Gen X, you guys got to check his video out. I don't know if you've caught him, Texas Joe. That dude really opens up your mind with some of the stuff. Like he has stuff like what you do. Here's what you're gonna do if you're gonna flip it. Here's what it's gonna cost to get it graded.
Yes.
Here's what you can make. It just makes you go, whoa.
And it's a weekly snapshot, of what the prices are doing, what you can expect. And obviously, once you see the numbers, the pattern starts to develop.
Yeah.
And it's the same pattern it always tends up being, is that you strike the iron while it's hot.
Yeah.
Now,
who am I looking for? Oh, I thought. Oh, keep going. I'm sorry.
Oh, I don't know. I don't.
Hey, Ray.
Squirrel.
Yeah. I just want to let you know, please send me an email, gunniesquarterdeck@gmail.com, with your mailing address, because sometimes PayPal, does a thing, just so we can, cover it at both ends, because I can mail it out tomorrow, your coins. Unless you have other plans. Who knows what this community or this tribe does, because you guys are always keeping me on my toes, and I love it.
So I got a little confused. Gunny, who are you talking about?
What's his name? Raymond, who won the auction we did tonight?
Okay, he does some cool videos.
No, the unknown does the videos. Ray bought he won the auction tonight. I just want to make sure he emails me his mailing address, so I got it just in case PayPal don't throw it up.
I'll look up the unknown unless somebody's got a link in there. Yeah.
Go to my channel, and I posted a video. He did an intro for me, kind of like with Can. That dude is amazing.
Cool.
Okay, Ray, I haven't got the email yet, buddy.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, if they did, I don't know. That'd be amazing. Here we go. Oh, that would be huge. Rhonda Tolliver, the lucky one, just said, if there's any way to get someone from the U.S. Mints on one of the tribe interviews, now that would be something.
Now trust me, I'm
Even
not
if they swept the floors, I would love that. That would be amazing.
You know what? I'll make that my goal. I'll get somebody that works at the Mint to come on here, because I can get some peoples.
I would love that, to ask him, what's it like working at the Mint? How cool would that be?
It sucks, man, because all I do is wipe the floors. Okay.
So what? No, I mean, come on.
Yeah.
No.
Me personally, I'd love it.
Yeah.
But could you imagine that guy comes out in here? I hate working for the Mint.
Are you kidding with those government benefits? Please. That's a meal ticket. They used to have a really great company that my family used to go to called Fedco. And that's where federal employees used to go shop. Before there was stores like Costco and BJ's and Sam's Club.
Right.
No, you know what it was? It was Gemco. It was Gemco was the name of the company. It was government employees merchandise company or something like that. Just like Geico started out as a government employees insurance company. So believe it or not, government-owned retail entities are not something new. This is something that is prevalent in the past, and I'm surprised that we don't see more of it to this day. Actually, it's like the Mint, but better, because they have every product that you can find in Target. It's amazing. Gemco, who knew? So anyway, folks, I got to get going. I know we've been here an hour and 44 minutes. We have a great people. I know, Gunny, you are doing your thing. I have to go. If you want to keep this going, I absolutely totally understand that. It's for a great cause, and you need to get all that information from the good folks that are donating to the Coins for a Cause.
Well,
is that okay that I say that? Coins for a Cause? Is that even taken?
You know what? It is now. But let me tell you what. John Belay just threw in $100 to this food bank money.
What?
I'll tell you what. Tell you what.
Wow.
Gen X, you guys are awesome. Gunny, could you interview Bull Palmer, coin hunter, ex-Navy SEAL? Get me his info, Spud, and I will definitely reach out to him. I promise you. Don't understand. Wait, don't Google Uncrustables and Nutella. I saw a recipe for air fryer. Oh, dear God. Okay.
Fryers.
Nope.
And air fryers have changed my life.
Hey, Stacker.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Somebody said something. I just got to point this out.
Okay.
But
how about you do? Are you kidding?
But so we don't keep you up too late because I know you're turning into Cinderella here. But why don't you give us your exit theme so we can look forward to seeing your video in the morning?
Yes, sir, we'll do. Well, I don't know. It feels kind of, well, I'll just say out for myself. Yeah, you're right. I'm tired. Anyway, folks, listen, I'm going to do the JM Bullion thing like I always do. My outro is what they call it. And Texas Joe, thank you for joining us this evening, sir. I really do appreciate your time.
My pleasure. And I appreciate you having me, and I appreciate all the people who watched and participated.
Yeah, all these people are amazing who showed up here this evening. Every single one of you. And they're all great people. And they seem to, everybody wants to have a good time and help others out. And that's what we're here to do. Have a good time and help other people out and gain some knowledge and have, that knowledge get passed on to other people. And I'm going to start rambling if I don't shut up. So here it is. It looks like gold is up almost $10, $9.58 to $17.65.38. Silver's up 28 cents to $22.73. Platinum's up $18.90 to $10.12.10. And palladium is up $20.59 to $20.17.13. So listen, folks, thanks for watching. Thanks for dropping by. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you do like what you hear and see, please subscribe to the channel. It's free. Son of a Silver Stacker. Out.
Well, guys, hey, I'm going to hang on just for a few more minutes because I'm waiting for our auction winner because a couple other things are flowing in. I don't have an email from him yet. Oh, wait a minute. We got something. Nope. All right. Here's my email. I'm going to put it up one last time because I can't stay up forever because I'm overwhelmed. I got to get ready to go shopping tomorrow because you know what? We're going to feed some, not just me, we are going to feed some bellies tomorrow, right? 1 second. Gunny's quarterdeck and gmail.com. What do we got here? Gunny, anything new about next month? No, Sam. We are going to work on your birthday. He said in the subject, Ikes. All right. Oh, boy. I don't see it. I don't see any Ikes yet. All right. I will look. We will get this worked out. Do not worry. Those coins ain't going anywhere. They're yours. So don't worry about that. We're going to get this worked out. You're welcome, Don. But Sam CB, we're working on your birthday, buddy. Okay. We talked about it. Apparently you were having a moment, or you were on the phone. You were on the phone probably. All right. Think of our brother Can. I hope we hear him go live tomorrow. That we can cross our fingers all day long. Are you able to accept PayPal? Yes. Ray, it's gunny'squarterdeck@gmail.com. That's my PayPal. Ray. All right. I'm trying to catch up with this. Remember, Donna, Rhonda, thanks for helping. Where we at? You're welcome, Dom. Where did it go? Yes. That's what it is, Ray. It's gunny'squarterdeck@gmail.com. That's the PayPal. All right. Man, Shempy's awesome. I mean, everybody for bidding. That's just great, you know. Wow. We're going to make this right, people, because you know what? We're going to feed some bellies. I'm going to go out there. I'm going to put it on the tribe, and we're going to have fun with this. We're going to feel good about it because all y'all are doing this, you know. Everybody that donated, everything, it's great. I love you guys. I hope you all know that. Lots going on next week. Stay tuned to Stackers. PayPal says Gunny's Quarterdeck needs to create a PayPal account. Oh boy. I'm getting money. Oh, I wish there was a way to email me here. We'll try that email address because I haven't seen that one yet. We're going to get this, Ray. Trust me, we're going to get this. because I'm already getting donations from that PayPal, so it's working. We're gonna figure this out. Unless you're like Sam CB, he types at instead of put the at symbol in there. You never know, right? Did you get Durbin's pack? Yeah, I did, Sam. I love. Oh, let me show you. While we're killing time. Look at that. 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 Whoop. That's what I got from Sam CB from the Durbins. Look at that. Huh? Beauty Benji. I think I put it on the microscope, Sam, and it has full bell lines on this bad boy. You're welcome, Shimpy, and thank you for being awesome. Mono, it's Gunny. Oh, there you go. That's what it is. You got the wrong email. We got this. We'll get it. We'll get it. See? That's what this family does. I don't know. I don't have Zelle. We're going to figure this out, Richard. We're going to figure this. Sorry. We will figure this out. Don't worry. Okay. We got all the time in the world. It's okay. We got all the time in the world, brother. It's not going anywhere. You have you emailed me. I'll get with you later. We're going to work this out because I know people want to do their part and I appreciate that. Yes, Purdy. We're going to make this happen. Okay. I promise you, I don't back out on a promise. Nope. Mint coin and not approved. It is a mint coin. God, so many things we could talk about all day long and all night. I'm going to stretch this another 9 minutes because I like to keep our tribe at 2 hours. Coin Conductor, just arrived. I can send donations to your PayPal, correct? You can, Coin Conductor. Dunny'sQuarterdeck@gmail.com. I'm going to the food bank tomorrow or when we get all the others in. It's going to happen this week, period. You're going to see a video of it this week because I want to make sure before everybody keeps giving, and I've already bought, and I want to go do it twice because it's a lot of driving around here, but worth it. Worth it. You see the problem? There you go. Ray's got it. See? Remember that? What did Robin Williams say when he was Genie? That's right. He can be taught. He's got it. Oh, 1 second, please. Tara, I can't sing. All right. Can's the singer. All right. I can't sing. I can play the drums for you, but I don't have my drum set's not put up yet. Wow. So as a person who has never personally bought for a food bank, I know what I want to get. I have in my mind. I need to see your ideas of what to get. I know canned goods and stuff like that, but I need more. Should it be all canned goods? It's like breads and, give me ideas, guys, because I thrive on ideas. No tea and quarter. Can I dance for you? White man can't dance. That's all you get. I'm that guy that sits in the corner and goes, can't dance. Hold on. Looking at my emails. Emails. Inbox. Oh. We're going peanut butter. Okay, cool. Sing the Marine Corps hymn? No, I'm not staying at attention because you're supposed to stand at attention when you do it's not an anthem, it's a hymn, John, but we'll hold it against you. No problem. Rice, ramen, beans, veg. Oh, there we go. Yes, I will do that, Donald. Good. Spaghetti sauce. Cool. All right. Oh, hygiene, personal products. Amen. All right. He showed the email that he copied and it didn't have. Let me do it one more time. Gunnies quarterdeck@gmail.com. Literally, you can copy and paste this. That's what I do. All right. You need to call. I will call the food bank, John. Yes, sir. Oatmeal. All right. I asked homeless shelter what they need. And they said socks. All right. Definitely not going to happen, Donald, but good idea. You crazy. He figured it out. Got it, Rhonda. Awesome. God, see how you guys, we all come together, get this working. Smaller items. Most food banks make packages. Okay. Got it. All right. Blankets. All right, Spud. Got it. Did you bring a blanket when you went on the boat, Spud? Because that's some awesome videos, and I know that was cold out there. Jack Daniels, see, Don's crazy. Nick's here. Oh, Nick's here. Honey, call the food. Yep. I didn't see who put that. Sorry. Excellent ideas. Yep, tuna. Got it. All right. I'm glad to see you, Nick. All right. We're getting ideas here. Gypsy Wool says hello to Nick. There you go. Sam's got it. If Sam CB can email me, anybody can. All right. Polydent. I don't know, Don. Jags fan is here. Man, we were talking about you, buddy. Were your ears ringing? Chicken, like that potted meat, stuff like that, cookies. Okay. All right. We're getting somewhere. Toiletries. Yep. Stacker's got that. Yep. All right. Look, Sam, did you copy and paste that? I know. Do you even know what copy and paste is, Sam? That's the part I gotta wonder. Shampoo to can. Oh, he needs that stuff so he doesn't get, what do they call that? The frizzies. Is that what it was back in the day? Frizzies, toilet paper, toothpaste. Rhonda, got it. All right. Nope. Oh, well, we were talking about you, Jags, but good to see you, brother. Trey, hey there, buddy. We got look at Spud Lee. If y'all haven't checked out Spud Lee stuff, man, he puts out some good stuff when he goes on his walkabouts, all that good stuff. Pulled pig's feet. I don't think so, Gypsy. That's something you eat out in the field with the Marines, man. I wouldn't eat them. They're actually pickled pig's feet, but what? You got a haircut? Which hair did you get cut, Sam? I'm wondering. This one or that one? Because, I got probably more hair in my, well, not true. You got more hair in your head than I do. I've seen you. Or some wax. Spud Lee, good eye. All right. We got 3 more minutes. I'm waiting for ideas. Okay, hold on. We got more coming in. All right, got it. There we go, Ray. Got it, buddy. Got it. We got that. Man, it's just piling in, guys. You wait till you see this. We're gonna do the video. You wait. I will put your screen names on there. I promise, not your real names, for who donated to this. It's all for a good cause, and we're going to do this. This is insane. The insanity I love. Good insanity. Navy cut close on the side of the ID card on top. Oh, Sam, got it, buddy. Canned veggies. Yep. I don't think a frozen ham will do any good. Hey, we got this. All right, 3 more minutes. Let's see. Nick's coming in saying hi to everybody. Hi, Nick. Everybody say hi, Nick. Come on. Everybody say hi, Nick. Do not forget to subscribe to her and Gypsy Wolves. They're still working on that initial, getting their footing for their auctions. And we've all been there, Nope, Virginia, I got it. They're going to be doing auctions. And from what I've heard from Nick, she is finding some stuff that's going to blow your minds, and it's awesome. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Yep. Everybody's saying hi, Nick. See? There we go. Tony, what do you call it? Chase Elliott came in second tonight. That's good for me. He's good in the playoffs. He's working to the next round. It's all right. Hi, everyone. Yep. Daryl's here. Man, I'm loving this. Oh, there it is. Gotcha. There. Now I got your address. Oh, you're in Tampa? Right on. Gotcha, buddy. Right down the road, man. You are right down the road from us. All right. Last thoughts? Anything? Anyone? How about this? Thanks for being here. You're an awesome tribe. I personally love you guys because you're just awesome. Texas Joe, thanks for coming in. Obviously, son of a silver stacker. You're awesome. Partner in crime doing this, and I appreciate your work, what you do for us. I'm that guy in the back. I just carry the beat. Now they put me on here, and I'm trying to kill time. I don't even know if I'm doing it right. I hope I am. But you know what? I'm doing it. Yep. Very sweet of you help. Look at that. Where's that? Where'd it go? Right, boom, right there. And she is smoking me off the phone. See ya. All right, guys. 10:30 almost. I'm gonna wrap it up. Don't forget to check out Son of a Silver Stacker's channels tomorrow. Can Collectibles auction tomorrow. That's what we're hoping. We keep going with this. We got some momentum tonight, and hopefully that carries over to Brother Can. Blow up his page with comments or something. Just tell him, hey, where's that auction intro? What do we got, man? We're ready for our Mondays. That's our schedule. We're on. We're creatures of habit. We're like, where's our Monday auction? Let's go, buddy. Pep them up. All right. I love you guys, and guess what? I will see you next Sunday. Have a great evening, all. Thank you for being here. Thanks for the donations. Food bank video coming up.